Hey guys, want to do a video today. People have been asking now and then, why do we keep these birds in captivity for? Why are they in a cage? Hey guys, it's Dennis here. Yeah, we get that question now and then, like, why do you have them caged up and why aren't they free? And you know, we tell them, well, they're imprinted and one of them's wild. And some of you watching, you guys know the whole story. And then some of them don't accept that. Well, we know people that have birds in captivity, they let them come and go and they're imprinted. Like, well, you know, everyone has their own ideas, right? And their philosophy might be different than ours. They don't mind if a bird comes and goes, and if they lose one, they just say, well, what can you do? We gave the freedom we could, and that's the risks you take. Well, 4 of them are imprinted here, like we've said. And Cherry back there, behind me there, over there, he can't fly. Like, he had a surgery to repair the wing that was broken in several places, and they said they can just do damage control. And otherwise they wouldn't do the surgery. They'd say, no, we have to euthanize him if he can't be returned to the wild, because they don't repair birds and then just keep them in captivity, right? But if we wanted to do it, and we did, and with the help from a lot of you lovely people watching, it cost several $1,000s to do that, and you helped us out. So the ones that did, you know who you are, thank you very much. But the rest, like the imprinting, like we feel, yeah, we could open the door and let them come and go and see who comes back, and maybe they'll come to eat. But we know people too. We've been on YouTube for a few years, and we got other friends in other countries. They had imprinted bird, and they let the bird come and go, and the bird never returned. In one case, the fellow, he had his bird come and go all the time, somewhere in Europe, and he saw some birds attacking like crows, and then his bird would come back to the house. Then he'd go back out there, because he was getting used to that lifestyle, to be out kind of wild and kind of, you know, be back in the house with his owner. But he never returned one day, so he's thinking that those birds attacked his bird because he didn't fit in. He was competition, right? That's also the same thing, competition. If I was to walk into some neighborhood and in a city I don't know, and I start hanging out and I'm talking with girls in the local neighborhood, you know, the guys there would say, who the heck is that coming in here? You know, they don't like that. You don't fit in. It takes time, and in the animal world, yeah, they might accept you and they might not. So yeah, there's Cherry there. And there's Spice, because he's been going to the water. There's Pie the magpie. Maple there. Spice is having a little bath. And Peach. He's just enjoying it here in Peach's corner. And there's Cassie, the guard dog. She's always around the aviary when the birds are in here. Hello, Peach. So yeah, like we said, 4 of them are imprinted. The only one that isn't is Cherry there. But he has the injury and he can't fly, and we got to care for him. So like some of you would say, okay, release all the other ones, but let Cherry stay here. These are Cherry's, it's Cherry's family now. Like Cherry must feel better to have them around. Like if he was the only one, you say you damn right, he'd be depressed. But he's quite adjusted, and he loves his flock mates, right? There's little Spice bathing again. Well, they're very relaxed in here. Also, we love them so much. Like if we were to let them come and go, and then one wouldn't return, we would never forgive ourselves. Like, I guess the question or the statement that should be made is, why did you guys ever rescue these birds? Leave them alone, keep them in the wild, and leave it at that. Well, we couldn't stand to just see them like they were in bad situations. Just let nature take its course. Let him die under a tree or by a road, or let Cherry, just let them euthanize him. Like, what can you do, right? Or someone said, leave those birds alone for other animals to eat. Well, these are found. They were found in the city. Well, what are going to eat them? Cats, right? And dogs are going to chase them into a corner and kill them. So that's cruel. Like, we wouldn't want that. So that's why, guys, we keep them in captivity, because we love them. 4 of them are imprinted, the other one's injured. And some of you don't agree with that. Like, no, they still should come and go. Well, Maybe that's what you do then. But we don't do it. And we love them to bits. And they're companions to us too. And we mainly keep them in this outdoor aviary here. We try to give them as much room as possible. But when the weather's bad, of course, we keep them in the house. But they really enjoy coming out here. A lot of room, and they can go in those water bowls or do some gardening, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's why we keep them in captivity. We don't release them. We don't let them go. We're responsible for these birds. And you know, it's not wise to let an imprinted bird out into the wild. Like I said, who's he going to get along with? And he's imprinted. They don't have many skills, so they have natural instincts. But a lot of the skills they don't have. Cherry has lots of skills because he was wild, but he can't fly, so right, that's his limitation. What would happen to him? He's responding to something in the distance probably. It's not me. He's not telling me to get lost. There's little Pie. Pie was rescued too, and he's imprinted. He's very imprinted on us. And like I've said before, they all have their own personalities. Cherry's very proud. And he's very vocal sometimes. Like, he's not shy. He's not shy. He probably hears something I can't hear, and he's responding to it. He's got a very dominant caw like that. He's the most dominant bird when he's cawing. Like, you listen when he caws. Maple's calling for food or attention, and Peach sometimes is cawing. But Cherry's is very distinctive. Like, he hears something in the distance. So guys, I'm going to end this video now. Just wanted to do it, and because from time to time we get the questions, and some of you say to them you know the reasons, and you leave a comment to them. Thank you very much for that. Or we just leave some links to other videos showing why. But some people will never understand, right? They'll come here and it's black and white. Either it's black or it's white. They're not going to go down the middle, you know, like a shade. So they either agree or they don't agree. And that's fine, you can disagree, but this is what we do. And it's not illegal. All these birds are documented. They know we have them, and they understand, and we care for them. We've taken them to the vets. So there's nothing secretive going on here. There's no shady deals going on here. What you see is what you get. So thanks for watching, and hope that answered some questions. I know there's some skeptics out there, but like I've heard before, it is what it is, right? This is what we do, and we do the best for them. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.